I'm going to present you some work we are going to perform in the context of two collaborative projects. Compatible One, which is a national project which aim at providing a broker for cloud computing, and Forecast, which is an European project which aims at providing a comprehensive PaaS platform, including a framework to support various business models. Some words about two projects we are involved in. AW2 Jonas, which is an application server with GI based, and which is Java E5 certified. And as Florent told us, Java E6 web profile support is under development. And another project which is Jasmine, which is a companion project for Jonas, which provides some tools to manage the system and to monitor it. Okay, so the work we are involved in is about the building of Jonas PaaS platform. And the goal of this platform will be to liberate the developer of all the management stuff related to the platform. It means that the developer will not have to configure the platform, nor monitor it, nor reconfigure it. And all this stuff will be done automatically and will be accessible through a remote access through the network. So we can see in this figure that at the higher level we have an API, kind of REST API, that will permit the developer to get on demand and quickly a virtual environment that will permit him to deploy its application and to get information about monitoring and to get the log related to its application. In the middle of this figure, we have the intelligent part of the PaaS platform, which is the brain of the platform, which maintains the model, which contain all the elements that are managed by the PaaS platform. Means that the platform must manage all the containers that are executed the application of the developers, but also the routers that are the load balancers that are used in the distributed platform when it is needed. So the goal of this platform will be to support both Java EE application but also OHDI ones. And the platform will be IaaS agnostic, and that means that the containers or the routers will be deployed either in any IaaS system, and we will use generic APIs such as JCloud to interoperate with other IaaS systems. In terms of architecture, we have architecture of the Jonas solution. We have the controller element which hosts the intelligent part of the PaaS and which hosts the process to ensure the provisioning, the automatic provisioning, which hosts the logic to ensure the self-management of the platform, which enforce the SLA related to the application. And we have the manager element, which hosts all the users' interfaces, such as the portal and the REST API, the higher level REST API. And we have the agent that are kind of bootstraps we plug into the virtual machine, and that permit to interact with the containers used for the application. For the implementation of this PaaS solution, we leverage the Jonas and Jasmine element, and all this stuff is built on top of these two projects. Here we have a focus on the provisioning part, which is the first the first part we are developing currently. And we see here how the process of provisioning takes place. First, the controller will have to interact with some IaaS system to allocate a virtual machine. And then it will interact with the agent, and so the PaaS agent, in order to provision, to configure Jonas or a set of Jonas instances, and to configure the load balancer in front of these instances to ensure load balancing. So on the agent, we have a set of services that permit to configure, control, monitor the containers remotely. And these agents are accessible through a REST API too. So next, I will give a demo on this part. Here we have a focus on the API, REST APIs that are provided at the agent level, so they are very basic. It's a building block for our PaaS system and our high-level provisioning API. So we have the first commands that permit to allocate a new Jonas instance. So here we have the latitude command, and this command takes in parameter a description of the Jonas we want to use. And the format of this description is the same as the format of the deploy.me command that is available in the Jasmine project. So in this file, we can describe what are the port number we want to use, or what are the services of the Jonas platform we want to launch at startup. And then just after, we have a command that permit to control remotely the Jonas, to start and stop it. We have a command that permit to get the status of the particular Jonas instance. And we have a command that permit to delete a Jonas instance. For the router, for the Apache GCAR load balancer, we have the same kind of command. We have first a command that permit to define a new worker in the Apache configuration. The command takes in parameters port, host, and load balancer factor. We have a command that permit to ask Apache to reload the configuration, and we have the inverse operation that permit to remove a worker, for example. Finally, we have a third set of commands that permit to deploy one application on top of one Jonas instance, and a command that permit to define a new mount point in the Apache configuration that permit to access to the application from the Apache load balancer. So this demo, I will show you that we can create quickly, in a few minutes, two Jonas instances, one router that distributes the load between these two instances, and just after we will deploy an application on top of this platform. Okay. First, we create the Jonas instances. We start them, and we create the worker in the Apache configuration. Here we can see that the two Jonas instances were created, and now I try to connect to the first Jonas instance, and the Jonas instance was started. So we can switch to the next step, which is the deployment of the application. We have already created the two Jonas instances and create the worker in the Apache configuration. I can ask through the REST API for a status of this Jonas instance. So the first one is started, and the second one is started too. I can deploy the application now and update the Apache configuration to define the mount point. First one is done, second one is done, the mount point is defined. Now I can access through Apache to the application My Store. Okay. All of that in a few minutes. Now I can perform the inverse operation. Maybe it's not very important here. So I can switch again to the presentation. For next, just after, we will start to implement the provisioning process. In our architecture, we will implement that in the form of rules in the rules engine that is embedded in the Jasmine project. It's the rules implementation, and we will implement the resource allocation at the YAS level through the G-Cloud, and we will perform some tests with the Sirocco solution, a W2 Sirocco solution, and then we will implement the end-user REST API that permit in one command to get a comprehensive environment. It means that this command will permit to allocate the VM, the different VM, to configure all the distributed VM, and to deploy the application quickly. Okay. If you have any question.
Any questions? Yes, Philippe.
In which YAS you have deployed your demo?
Okay, my demo was not deployed in a YAS. I have used my laptop just to show how we interact with the agent. Okay, but if we have the agent is a virtual machine, is completely transparent for this demo. Okay. And the first. In the next step, we will use, first step, we will use the Sirocco solution. Okay. Something that we have already implemented in our plant at Boulay-Chirol in another project.